The Acute project aims to create and encourage technology-enhanced learning experiences to promote cultural awareness. Acute has developed the Mixer software designed for children aged 9 to 11 years to encourage them to learn how to recognise and resolve cultural differences. In Mixer, the child user plays the role of an invisible friend to a virtual character called Tom. Tom visits a summer camp and plays a game called Werewolves with his friends. The aim of the game is to deduce which character in the group is the werewolf before the werewolf kills all of the villagers. After the game, Tom goes on to meet a new group of children who play the same game with a different set of rules. The rule change provides the setting for a conflict that must be overcome by Tom and the advice given by the child user. With children as the end users, the aim was to create a novel and engaging experience. Traditional interaction devices such as keyboard and mouse systems present two drawbacks. Firstly, a lack of choice provided to children, and secondly, they can prove frustrating for children with lower typing abilities. Our aim was to provide an engaging and fun interaction, overcome the limited freedom of choice associated with menu-based approaches, introduce a novel interaction that did not involve keyboard and mouse, support meaningful interactions with the virtual characters to enhance cognitive and affective engagement, and finally to support experiential learning. Our solution was to create an interaction modality using the iPad. The iPad was chosen for its small footprint, portability and overall sense of fun. Speech acts were collected from 70 children during real-life play of the werewolf game. 30 children then helped to improve the understandability of the icons, whilst 25 children tested the final icon set. The icons were then grouped, for example by emotions or actions, and these were reinforced by colour groupings. The icons were designed for the words and phrases most frequently used by the children.
Hello, my name is Tom. What's yours?
Children begin by entering their name and age. Tom introduces himself to the child user and then meets his friends, the yellow team.
Well, we will be a good team then. Let's go and find my friends.
Children are shown a demo werewolves game and asked if they'd like to play for real.
Are you ready to play for real?
Yes, looks like fun.
During gameplay, the child interacts with Tom using the Pictorial interaction language on the iPad.
I am not sure, but I think it is not Jill. She looks innocent. I think that the werewolf is Jordan.
Tom repeats the message and the child can see that Tom actually acts on the advice, demonstrating that they have had real input into the game.
Okay, why do you think that?
Tom then asks the child to justify why they think the werewolf is a particular player. Children can construct a sentence via the Pictorial interaction language, informing Tom why they chose that player. When the game with the yellow team is over, Tom moves on to play werewolves with the red team.
Hey, that's not fair. What is going on here?
During the game with the red team, Tom becomes upset because the red team are playing the game differently. Tom tells the child that he thinks they may be cheating or that they don't want to play with him.
They're cheating. Maybe they just don't want me to play. What do you think?
The child advises Tom on how he should act and what he should do.
Thanks, I will give it a go.
The Mixer experience ends by Tom explaining that the red team were not cheating, but were simply playing the game with different rules.
Should have made the rules clear at the start.
And he thinks the red team's rules are pretty cool, reinforcing the message of Mixer that differences are a positive thing, encouraging experiential learning. 66 children were asked a series of questions to inquire about their views of the Pictorial interaction language. Questionnaire responses demonstrate that children thought the Pictorial interaction language was easy and fun to use. Children thought it was a good way to play the Mixer game, and they thought the pictures looked great and were easy to understand. No age and gender differences were found, providing evidence that all children, irrespective of age and gender, found the Pictorial interaction language intuitive, engaging, aesthetically appealing and a fun way to play the Mixer game.